पानी तल्लो खुद्दैछ कन्ट्रोल रुम माथि छ
It's quite a busy day for making videos today, Saturday the 7th of October 2023. Now, what happened in India, I did report a little bit earlier today, and I do have, or what you just have seen there, is the actual dam collapsing, literally moments afterwards. This is not the biggest dam in the world, but when the waters came, they did actually open the sluice gates, according to some reports, the floodgates. That increased the flooding downstream of that, but the water was so intense that, boom, the dam actually collapsed. They couldn't hold it. I'm not too sure how old the dam was. I'm not too sure who built the dam. Some people were saying that if it was an older dam, which doesn't really make sense to me, if it was an older dam, it would have withstood this flash flood from the glacier.
ये वाले जो कितना कर लगे इधर तक वो गया दो ब्रिज में दोनों गए लेकिन लोहे वाला ब्रिज नहीं गया ये किसान का रोड भी गया दिल के कर करिए रोड दब गया पूरा.
Now I will show the rest of the dam video at the end of this, but what you just seen there is like downstream of the dam, literally you could say a minute or two afterwards, and many people in India managed to capture this and post it on social media, on YouTube and on Twitter, for example. What is the current status? To be honest, I don't really know. I can't get any latest reports of the aftermath of this. Is it still flooded? But there was a report from Sky News on English TV or on their YouTube channel or however it was, reporting that the mud with the after effect or the aftermath.
यो भिडियो तपाईले देखिराख्नु भएको छ यो चाहिँ
घरबाट ननिस्किनुहोस् ट्राभल नगर्नुहोस् अननेसेसरी ट्राभल नगर्नुहोस् पनि भन्न चाहन्छौँ विशेष गरेर यो चाहिँ हाम्रो
Also, Al Jazeera reported a little bit on this, and here is a small snippet from their news report.
Rambi Bazar डल्लै पुरिसकेको छ र हेर्न आउनुहोस् यहाँ धेरै घरहरू बर्बाद गरेको छ र यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो टुङ र चुङथाङको पुल थियो त्यो पुल पनि सबै लगेर गएको छ धेरै घरहरू बर्बाद भएको छ यहाँ हेर्नुहोस्.
And all I can get related to more information at the time of recording this at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, was that the floods have gone down, but it's walkable, but there's a lot of damage and lots of devastation, and a lot needs to be done. And concentration should be needed for this to be done right now.
लाइफ में फर्स्ट टाइम देखेको लाइफ में फर्स्ट टाइम हेर्नु त अन्त बाटो छैन अन्त हजुर लग्यो नि है ल पिकअप लग्यो अरे है अमितको त उयो जम्बो लगेछ है लग्यो त हो र
And as promised, here is the rest of the video related to the moment, literally seconds after the dam collapsed.
तल समातेर मान्छेहरू के खोजेको हो खोइ पनि यहाँ पुरा खोज्दैछ त्यहाँ मेसिन उ तल पल्टिरहेछ यहाँ रोलर मेसिन यहाँ पल्टिरहेछ यहाँ मान्छेहरू पुरा खोज्दैछ यहाँ आइटिबीहरू आएर खोज्दैछ के खोजेको कुनै कन्ट्रोल रुममा बस्छ नि मान्छे तर छैन अब भाग्यो ल त्यहाँको त अब यस्तो हुँदा यता भाग्यो किन भित्र भाग्यो अब त्यो ड्यामको हालत हेर्नु सक्छ तपाईँले.
Now, I know some of you may be asking, would this be similar to the Three Gorges Dam if that did collapse because of rain? At the moment, the levels of the Three Gorges, again, as of today, Saturday the 7th of October 2023, is 171. I did check earlier today, which is 4 meters below the safety level, and maybe it will go higher. I do have a contact, a actual friend of mine who's in Chongqing, an American guy who comes from Florida, I do believe. Hi Don, how are you? Saying there is a lot of heavy rain in Chongqing. I think that was yesterday he reported it. So the Three Gorges Reservoir is 660 kilometers long. Therefore, it's going to go up a bit, but I don't think it's going to go over 175. But we can just keep an eye on that because we have the information here online. So, would this happen related to the Three Gorges Dam? The answer to this is no. And the reason being, let's say the mountains hundreds of kilometers away from the Three Gorges Dam, there are another 12 dams to counter-attack if the floods came. The Three Gorges Dam would only collapse, let's say, because of floods in the actual reservoir, this 660 kilometer reservoir from Chongqing all the way to the Three Gorges Dam there. And that's the only time I think it would because of a flood level. In 2020, there were lots of reports that it could. It got, there were cracks because of the pressure of the water on this gravity dam. So the differences between the two is quite, I can't find the actual word I'm looking for, is quite different in that way. If the water did come on the Three Gorges Dam, again, it'd be cracks. It did in 2020, as I mentioned. There would be dents. It may move a tiny, tiny, tiny millimeter of a nanometer, for example, but that's about it. It's got to go over the top. In 2020, there were reports that it did get to 180, and there were things lashing over the top, water coming over, but it hasn't been as bad there. This Indian dam, it just wasn't strong enough for the gust of water. This is like Mike Tyson, for example, fighting, I don't know, I'm just trying to think, I can't think of the word. Mike Tyson fighting me, for example. One punch, I'll be knocked over, like a lot of people. Mike Tyson is the water, you and I possibly are like the dam. Sorry if I offended anyone with that. So that's what's going on. I wish everyone there that they are safe. I know people unfortunately have lost their life. I know there are quite a few injuries. Usually is. I hope the emergency services can deal with the whole situation and bless everyone around the world, and especially to those people who need the help right now. My name is James. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye for now.